안녕하세요. 메리입니다. 이름이 뭐예요? 반갑습니다. 케냐 출신입니다. 학생이에요. 예. 나는 아직 한국어를 배우고 있다. 네, 감사합니다. So, hi everyone. This is Mary. So, I know it's been a while, but here I am. So today is all about Korea. Hangul, right? So, I love Korean culture. As in, I don't know, like there's just something about the Korean culture. So today we're gonna be talking about, some of the things that I like about Korea. So let's start with the food. Oh my god, I love Korean food. So where I stay, there is a mall, and they have like different types of restaurants from different countries. So they have the Korean restaurant, and I just love the gimbap, the ramen, and the kimchi. Oh my god, though I'm not a spicy kind of girl, so I wouldn't eat kimchi a lot, but the gimbap was everything. I was so excited about it. I took videos. I was with my girl, and my girl was just looking at me like, it's about time you go there. I'm just like, yes, it's about time. So yes, I love the food, definitely love the food. I also love the music. The music is just something. So my favorite band, my favorite, like K-pop group is BTS. You guessed it. I love BTS. I'm a BTS for life. So my favorite member is Jimin. I find Jimin really cute and nice. Like he has a nice heart, and I the fact that he can sing like in very high octaves and also dance, like he literally went to school so that he can be able to express himself with dance, and I admire that. Like that's amazing. I also love the two best friends, Jungkook and Taeyang, and I only watched Hwarang because of Taeyang. Taeyang is so cute, and the way he acted was amazing, and I love the fact that you can do both acting and singing, because that will give you a fallback. Like let's say for example GOT7. I love GOT7. It's my favorite band, my second favorite band, sorry. Though they disbanded, I still Agase forever. So for GOT7 we have people like the likes of Jin Young. So Jin Young is also an actor, and right now his acting career is really booming because he was acting as well as doing music. So when the group disbanded, unfortunately he just like bounced back to acting, and I feel like that's what maybe like Taeyang is doing. And it also it gives you like a support where just in case the music doesn't work out, you can still go back to like your acting career, right? Because that it's famous. I don't know if I say it's famous, but it's more enticing to be in a group in South Korea than to be in solo and like in other countries, right? So yeah, I also love J-Hope. J-Hope is such a vibe. Like he's so funny, he's so into like anything. It's like if he comes in a room and he finds you guys doing something funny, he's just like, okay, that's what we're doing, alright, let me go with it. I also love Jin. He's so poised and he's so mature, and soon he'll be going to the military service. I don't know if he still will, but I wish him all the best. I also love RM. He's a good rapper, he's a good leader. And finally Yoongi. I also love Yoongi's songs, like just apart from him being in the band, I also love his songs, right? So in GOT7 my favorite is Jackson Wang. Jackson Wang, wherever you are, just know I love that. I love Jackson Wang. Like he's such an entrepreneur. The fact that he had Wang Enterprises while he still had GOT7, like first 6 months of the year he'd go to Korea to do songs with GOT7, then he'd go back to China and do in his business industry, which was Wang Enterprises. I found like that is such an entrepreneur mindset, and it's amazing. So he always had something to bounce back, like because of right now they are disbanded. He's back to China, now fully concentrated with Wang Enterprises, and I just love Jackson. He's funny, he's entertaining, and it's just everything all in one, you know. So and I also love Blackpink. I don't know them like individually, maybe apart from Lisa a bit, but I love their songs. I mean, I love their songs, and I love the fact that they also like collabo with other you know, artists outside of South Korea. And NCT, so I also love NCT as well. Like, you know, I actually love them from the song that they collaborated with Jason Derulo, and I went, you know, straight to knowing more about them. So especially why I love GOT7, NCT, and Blackpink is because they are mixed cultures. They have mixed cultures. Like GOT7, they have Chinese, they have from Thailand and South Korea, and also Taiwanese. My I believe is Taiwanese, right? And you know, it's just a mixture of all of them, right? And I feel like that is what gave them kind of like the freedom to, you know, be as entertaining as they was, to do so many shows, and, you know, to be just open-minded, you know. And in NCT, so I actually follow these shows where they take the K-pop stars to military service just for a while, and oh my god, let me tell you, Lucas from NCT was just funny. There was this point where when they were being asked, so the period was ending and they were being asked by the commander. He was being asked by the commander, so how was the experience? And he was like, he was asked in Korean, he's like, do I know what they're saying, what he's saying? He's like, oh, I don't know, I don't understand Korean. So the commander was like, okay. So he switched to Cantonese, and he was like, I don't even know Cantonese. So he had to go back and just be like, I understand Korean, sorry. And everyone just burst out in laughter. You know, they were just, you know, they were in line, and they had not been given, they were not told to be at ease yet. So it was just funny. And also Lisa was just like a ball of fluff fun when she was in the military service. And Jackson Wang as well. Like, for Jackson, Wang actually was my favorite, because there was this point where he started teaching them how to dance, and they were very excited about it. And I feel like that's one character with Jackson that I really love. Like, he's very accommodating. He wants to know people. He wants to, you know, get people close, get people to laugh and have fun. And you know, that those are the people that make our lives just fun, you know. So Jackson actually called twice, and so twice were there like, hi, and this other, you know, the guys from the military, they were so excited. They were like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm speaking to twice. And you know, Jackson was there like, yeah, they're my boys, you know, they're my boys. So it was just amazing. So those are my bands. Those are my favorite bands in the K-pop as far as music is concerned. I also love their movies. So this part is lovely. Oh my god, I enjoy Korean movies, as in these days I can't remember the last time I actually watched like any other movie from any other country. I purely just watch Korean movies. I'm addicted. I'm just gonna be honest. Hi, my name is Mary. I'm addicted to Korean movies. I am, to be honest. So let's just start with Korean Odyssey. Korean Odyssey was amazing. Oh my god. So, you know, some of my favorite parts were when this chick was asking this guy, yeah, pa, and this guy was like, yeah, pa, and I'm just like, someone take me to South Korea, which was so beautiful, it was so sweet. So there's also It's Okay Not to Be Okay. Oh my god, I mean, let me tell you, just try one of these movies. You can start with Crash Landing on You, or The World of the Married. I mean, you will be addicted. So my favorite movie is Something in the Rain. Let me tell you about Something in the Rain. It's Something in the Rain. So it's about my favorite actor. He's called E. So He's a bit younger according to the movie, though in real life he's actually over 30 and he looks younger. He looks like 20. So there was this time where he was in I think it was Texas, I'm not sure, and he was ordering a beer, and the person serving was like, are you of 21 years? He was like, yeah, I'm 32. And the lady was like, oh my god. So that's also something that I like about like the Korean, I don't know if it's a gene or it's the food they eat or they just take care of themselves. They look like way younger than who they, you know, like their age, you know. So he likes an older woman who's like in her 40s, and he's so mature, and he actually made me think like, I don't mind dating a younger person if they're actually as mature as he portrayed, because he was so mature. He was very manly. He took care of everything. He was like there for her, and he was there to stand up for her. Not many men stand up for their women, to be honest. Let's be honest, especially with parents. You know, when parents, for reasons that cannot be explained, want to, you know, stop your relationship, I believe, like, you know, y'all should very stand up for each other. You should just not give up on yourselves and be like, oh, our parents don't like us, so no. If they're valid reasons, maybe, but if not, stand up for your man. So stand by your man. That's the song it sings all the time. You should watch it. So I'll put a run of some of the movies that you can just feel what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so there is also where I learned some of the, you know, phrases like "yopseyo." So sometimes when I pick phone calls, I'm just like, do I say "yopseyo"? Then I remember they would understand. Take me to Korea again. Then there's "yeah." So when I'm angry at someone and maybe they're walking away from me, I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, what did I just say? You come back here. Yeah, so we have phrases like Hatima. Let me tell you, there was this time I was watching this video with Jackson Wang, and he was just like Hatima, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. So we also have like Otoke, you know, like when you're angry at someone and you're like Otoke, you know. So I know my accent is not like that, but it will sure come. And then we have my favorite, where Upa is my favorite. So I hope one day that I'll call someone Upa. And also Sarange, of course. And the top of the list, Yopa. Yopa just drives me crazy. If you're watching out there and you kind of want to ingiza me box, just tell me your paw. So for me, those are some of the things that, you know, like entice me about the Korean culture, the Hangul. So Hallyu is the Korean wave, sort of, like, you know, their attire, their food, their beauty products, their the etiquette that they have, the respect, you know, that bowing. And I feel like that's very humbling, you know, for you to meet someone and you bow. That's very humbling. And also their value system, where, you know, they value family and all that, and they value themselves, you know. So it's very impressive, and yeah, it's definitely a bucket list for me to go to South Korea. So I have here with me some fun facts about South Korea. One is they have robots everywhere. Like, it's, you know, and that's what I'm saying, like tech. I'm very interested in tech, so I feel like when I go there, I'll feel satisfied to see all the tech that is in South Korea and also in Japan. It's enticing for me. Like, I'm being served food by a robot. I'll just be like, wow, can I just admire you, you know? So yeah, plastic surgery is also very common, and I mean, they study very hard to know safe ways to handle plastic surgery, and nothing wrong. I mean, go for it if you wanna enhance yourself, as long as you just don't, it's not like too much in terms of, there's also a downside of that where their beauty standards are like overly bored, where sometimes for you to get a job you have to look a certain way, which is not good. So I'm just saying, be comfortable with yourself, you know, like if you feel like maybe plastic surgery will make you comfortable, it's okay. And if you're okay the way you are, it's also okay. I'm not a big advocate for like bleaching and all that, but if you can follow healthy ways, like for me, I'm a health freak, so I exercise a lot, I take a lot of healthy foods. So if you can be able to, you know, like take that path of healthy way of eating, then go for it, you know. So makeup is for everyone. You know, there's this stereotype that men shouldn't wear makeup. Of course, it's not like the extreme makeup where like full-blown makeup, you know, it's just a touch of foundation, which is fine. I mean, I don't see a problem with that, right? And also another fun fact is that every Korean is 1 year older than you. Why? Because their age is always calculated the day they were born. So another fun fact is that they have fast internet. So internet is everywhere, in the subways, you know, somewhere like along the streets and in all restaurants and all that, and that's very impressive. So, and it's very fast internet. And whenever I talk to my friends who are there and we use like Kakao Talk or WhatsApp or Instagram, I'm always the one, you know, hanging in the conversation. Because the Wi-Fi that I use is not as fast, so they're always like, why don't you have fast internet? I'm just like, oh my god. Anyway, so they have fast internet, and the last fun fact is that the teaching is a very prestigious job, which I think is very good, because you spend like a big chunk of your life being shaped in school. So yeah, it's okay for it to be a prestigious job. Yeah. So some of the websites that I use to learn, you know, Hangul, and for me, the kind of steps that I took in order to learn Hangul, sort of like, let's say the way that favors me, is I learned it like a child. You know, like when I was back in nursery school, how did I learn English, right? And how I learned English is I first learned the letters. So I first learned Hangul. I first learned Hangul letters, so I can be able to read Hangul. And I might not know what it means, but I can read Hangul. And then the second step is music. I love music, so I usually like listen to kids music, so it's a rhythm that I enjoy. In that process, I learn words. And also finally is that my main aim is to learn how to converse. If I can be able to have a conversation where I can speak and understand what you're saying, for me that's important more than like the grammar or writing or reading and all that. So for me, if I can be able to just have a conversation with you, in terms of my knowledge is not out of being taught in school, but my knowledge is out of acquiring it. You see, like the way you're around a certain culture and you just start listening to what they're saying and you have to figure out what they're saying. Yeah, basically that's how I'm trying to learn. And also I watch a lot of cartoons with no subtitles, because that way I'm able to try and figure out what they're saying, you know. And when I used to study French, that's how we were taught, like by fire, by baptism by fire. So the lecturer just came and she was like, hi everyone. You're like, hi. And she's like, bonjour. I'm sure you all know that. Like, bonjour. So she's like, well, let me tell you, this is going to be the first and last time that I'll be speaking in English. And you're like, what? Yes. The rest of the classes, you have to figure out what I'm saying. And I'm just like, oh my god. But that's how I was easily able to understand fonts, hey. So I feel like that's also, you know, when baptism by fire makes you you'll have to learn it by force, and that's kind of what I'm trying to baptize myself to learn by force. So sometimes I watch cartoon with no subtitles and movies without subtitles, that I try and figure out exactly what they're saying, and I can try and pick up some words, and so I'm able to follow them up through. I also use websites like Seemile. She's amazing. I mean, she takes you through step by step how to write, how to read, how the culture, the etiquette and all that. So go to YouTube and check out Seemile. Also check out Talk to Me in Korean. Is also a very good website. Check out Korean Class 101, check out Busy Beavers, and check out Korean Heather. So for Korean Heather, why I like it is because she has conversations, and I also watch that a lot. Conversations, just simple conversations. I'm able to understand, but her conversations don't have subtitles or anything. It's just the actions tell it, so you're able to understand what they're saying means that they're saying hi, and I enjoy that to just see their conversations. So I hope you like my vlog. I hope you're gonna like and subscribe and share to your friends, and the next vlog I'm actually going to invite one of my friends who stays in South Korea, so that we can just have a conversation, and you can have first-hand information about South Korea, and maybe you can do a small video tour. And also the next other vlog is going to be Chinese, so I'm definitely going to be singing the famous song 我要你的爱 我要你的爱 I want your love. So stick around for that, and I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. I love you guys so much. Please like, please subscribe, and go down to the comment section. Actually at the description box I'm gonna write down these sites that I've said, some of the movies that you can watch, and some of the bands that I like. And also you can go down to the comment section and tell me what kind of content you'd like to hear from me, and if you'd like me to have visitors, and just go there and comment what you like, comment what you'd like to hear, and I'd like to hear from you. So it's been your girl Mary. 안녕히 가세요.